Most people begin taking collagen with a straightforward and hopeful goal, typically desiring stronger joints, smoother skin, healthier hair, or better recovery from daily wear and tear. It seems beautifully simple on the surface. You take the powder, mix it into a drink, and confidently expect your body to use it for renewal. But here's the part almost nobody truly realizes in their daily routine. Collagen is not a simple plug-and-play supplement you can casually add. It is instead a sophisticated nutrient that profoundly depends on precise timing, specific co-nutrients, your unique digestive chemistry, and the intricate way your body signals for cellular repair. And if even one of those complex systems is off, something genuinely surprising happens. You can diligently take collagen every single day and still see frustratingly little to no tangible benefit, which underscores a deeper biological reality. Here's what the essential research clearly shows. Collagen is not absorbed as intact collagen molecules. It breaks down diligently into small peptides that act more like precise signals than mere building blocks, orchestrating repair from within. These specialized peptides direct your cells to increase natural collagen synthesis, strengthen delicate connective tissue, and actively support the proteins that hold your skin structure firmly together. That crucial means if you take collagen at the wrong time, perhaps with the wrong foods, or without the vital nutrients required to activate those signals, your body simply cannot use it effectively. The supplement then becomes merely an expensive protein powder rather than a potent, precise tool for genuine repair, a subtle but critical distinction. And there is another fascinating layer beneath the physiological surface to consider. Your natural collagen production is deeply and intrinsically tied to your stress levels, your sleep quality, your gut microbiome diversity, and even your daily movement patterns. For example, compelling research from the Journal of Applied Physiology shows that the powerful combination of collagen and consistent resistance training dramatically amplifies connective tissue repair. But without that correct physical stimulus, collagen cannot properly direct your tissues to rebuild and reinforce themselves. In other words, your daily habits either powerfully activate collagen's potential or silently block its efficacy. The common mistake many people make is thinking the powder alone constitutes the entire protocol, overlooking these symbiotic relationships. So the real question becomes this profound inquiry. How many of these common mistakes around collagen supplementation are silently holding you back from optimal results? How many of them are subtly slowing your recovery, weakening your joints, or reducing the visible benefits you are earnestly trying to achieve for your well-being? Today, we will carefully break down 7 of the most overlooked mistakes people make with collagen, exploring their root causes. And more importantly, we will look at the compelling neuroscience and biochemistry that ultimately determine whether collagen turns into stronger tissue or simply wasted potential within you. You will learn how your body actually uses collagen, what precisely activates it, what inadvertently blocks it, and simple protocols you can start applying today with clarity. By the end, you will understand exactly how to take collagen in a way that supports a healthier, stronger, more resilient body through informed practice. Many dedicated people take collagen consistently and still do not see the transformative changes they expect because they overlook one crucial biochemical detail. Collagen simply cannot be activated or assembled without adequate vitamin C present in the system. This is not a small or incidental factor. It is a strict biochemical requirement built into the very way your body repairs and constructs tissue. When collagen peptides enter your system, they need to be firmly linked together through a process called hydroxylation, which is fundamental. This process is biochemically impossible without sufficient vitamin C acting as a cofactor. In fact, one of the earliest documented signs of vitamin C deficiency in humans was severe connective tissue breakdown and scurvy, not because the body lacked collagen protein, but because it lacked the critical ability to activate and stabilize it properly. Here's what the definitive research shows. Studies published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition demonstrate that vitamin C functions as an essential coactor for the enzymes proline and lysine hydroxylase, two agents responsible for stabilizing nascent collagen fibers. Without this vital stabilizing step, collagen cannot form its characteristic strong triple helix structure, the foundation of its strength. That means the collagen peptides you ingest may merely circulate through your system, but never successfully transform into functional, structured tissue. Imagine thoughtfully bringing bricks to a construction site without any mortar. The materials are present, but the stable structure never cohesively forms. A simple, reflective question to consider is this: have you ever taken collagen for months and noticed only small or frustratingly inconsistent improvements? If so, the reason may not be the collagen quality itself, but the absence of its required co-nutrient working in concert. This elegantly explains why some people experience rapid benefits while others experience nothing at all. The difference often comes down to whether vitamin C is present at the same time the collagen peptides arrive in the bloodstream for utilization. There is another practical layer worth examining in daily life. Many people take collagen in their morning coffee or blend it into foods with little to no vitamin C content, creating a nutritional mismatch. Coffee does not supply meaningful vitamin C. Most common breakfast items do not supply enough either. And some individuals take collagen in the evening long after their vitamin C intake has faded from circulation. This timing disconnect inadvertently weakens the collagen activation signal and reduces the overall effectiveness of the supplement you are relying on. Here is a simple, powerful tool to apply. Intentionally pair your collagen with a small source of vitamin C for synergy. This can be citrus fruit, vibrant berries, kiwi, bell pepper, or even a low-dose vitamin C supplement around 200 to 500 milligrams. This small, deliberate addition significantly increases the efficiency with which collagen peptides are incorporated into living tissue. It does not require large doses or complicated protocols. It simply requires thoughtfully pairing the supplement with the essential nutrient that makes collagen usable by your biology. Another important factor to recognize is the role of systemic oxidative stress and inflammation. When your body is under a high inflammatory burden, vitamin C is consumed rapidly as an antioxidant. In these demanding situations, collagen activation weakens because the available vitamin C is diverted toward managing stress and neutralizing free radicals instead of supporting repair. This is one key reason individuals with chronic stress or a poor diet often fail to notice benefits from collagen. Their vitamin C levels are functionally operating at a constant deficit, hampering renewal. Consider this vivid example for clarity. Imagine you are repairing a vital rope. Collagen peptides are the individual fibers, and vitamin C is the essential process that binds the fibers into a strong, unified braid. Without that critical binding step, the rope merely frays and weakens over time. That is precisely how your connective tissue responds when collagen and vitamin C are not aligned in your body. The fibers enter your system, but the binding process cannot occur at full strength, limiting results. A powerful way to integrate this knowledge into daily life is to time collagen intake around a meal or snack that includes natural vitamin C-rich foods, mimicking nature's design. This mirrors how your body evolved to receive synergistic nutrients together and supports more efficient, effective repair. When done consistently, many people notice marked improvements in joint comfort, skin firmness, and muscle recovery because the collagen is finally being activated rather than wasted, unlocking its potential. When you understand the indispensable biochemical partnership between collagen and vitamin C, everything becomes clearer. The supplement itself is rarely the core problem. The missing coactor is. And once that vital connection is restored, collagen becomes far more than a powder in a scoop. It transforms into a potent biological signal for cellular renewal and lasting vitality. One of the most overlooked mistakes in collagen use has nothing to do with the quality of the powder and everything to do with precise physiological timing. Most people instinctively take collagen alongside a full meal, often one rich in other proteins like meat or eggs. At first, this sounds harmless and even logical. Food slows digestion, protein supports recovery, and collagen seems like just another amino acid source. But here's the crucial nuanced detail. Collagen is not optimally meant to compete with other dietary proteins for absorption. It is primarily meant to act as a distinct signal. When collagen peptides enter your digestive system, they break down into unique dipeptides, such as proline, hydroxyproline. These special peptides do not simply act as generic building blocks, they act as targeted messengers. Research published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry shows that these peptides trigger fibroblasts, the cells responsible for producing new collagen, to increase their repair activity. The body reads these specific peptides as a signal that connective tissue repair is urgently needed, but the signaling effect is time-sensitive and easily diluted when collagen is taken with a high-protein meal, losing its priority. Think of it this illustrative way. If collagen peptides are quiet, purposeful messengers, a large protein meal is a loud, distracting crowd. The signal gets lost when your digestive system is flooded with many competing types of amino acids. The unique collagen peptides have a harder time standing out and being recognized. As a direct result, the signaling that stimulates tissue repair weakens and the potential benefits diminish considerably. Have you ever noticed that some days collagen feels like it works wonderfully and other days it feels like nothing happens? This inconsistency often traces back directly to timing and competition with other proteins. When collagen is taken on an empty or low protein stomach, absorption of these unique peptides increases dramatically. When taken with a large protein load, absorption drops, hindering its signal. Here's what the research suggests for optimal results. Collagen is most effective when taken either 20 to 40 minutes before a meal or 2 to 3 hours after one, creating a clear window. This strategic timing maximizes peptide absorption and ensures that the repair signal reaches your connective tissue without being drowned out by other proteins. It is a small, simple shift, but for many people, it creates a measurable difference in skin elasticity, tendon comfort, and overall recovery, proving its worth. Another factor to consider is digestion, speed, and meal complexity. If you mix collagen into a hot beverage like coffee or tea, the peptides are still stable, but the drink moves quickly through the stomach. If you add collagen to a heavy smoothie packed with protein, nuts, or dairy, digestion slows dramatically and peptide signaling decreases due to competition. This is why people often feel better results when collagen is taken as a separate, intentional step rather than blended into a complex, nutrient-dense meal. A simple tool to apply is this. Take collagen first thing in the morning with water or herbal tea. Then wait 20 to 30 minutes before eating breakfast. Another effective option is to take it between meals, especially on days when your joints or skin need extra support, aligning with your body's rhythms. This timing pattern aligns with how your digestive system prioritizes absorption and how your fibroblasts interpret collagen signals, optimizing the process. And if this insight is helping you understand your supplements more clearly, consider subscribing for more guidance. Here we break down complex science into practical tools you can apply every day with confidence. Joining the community helps these valuable lessons reach more people who want to take control of their health with clarity and confidence, creating collective wisdom. When you begin treating collagen as a precise signal, instead of simply a protein source, the timing becomes just as important as the dose itself. The body responds not just to what enters it, but discerningly to when it arrives. And once this natural rhythm is aligned, collagen becomes far more effective at supporting tissue repair, strengthening your tendons, and improving the visible and structural quality of your skin, fulfilling its promise. Another major reason collagen does not work as expected has nothing to do with the supplement itself. It often comes down intimately to your stomach acid levels. This is a detail most people never consider, yet it is one of the most important factors in determining whether collagen is broken down, absorbed, and converted into usable peptides. When stomach acid is low, collagen cannot be efficiently processed, and the body struggles to absorb the very compounds that make this supplement effective, rendering it inert. Here is what the research clearly shows. Collagen must be broken into small peptide chains before it can trigger the repair response in your skin, joints, and tendons. This essential breakdown process begins decisively in the stomach. Hydrochloric acid unfolds the complex protein structure, making it easier for digestive enzymes to perform their precise work. If stomach acid is weak, collagen moves through the digestive system only partially broken down. That means fewer bioactive peptides reach the bloodstream, and your tissues receive a weaker, inadequate repair signal, slowing progress. This is especially important for people over the age of 40, as natural changes occur. Studies in the journal Digestive Diseases in Sciences show that stomach acid production naturally declines with age. Many individuals begin experiencing symptoms such as bloating, heaviness after meals, or fatigue after eating, which are telling signs. These symptoms are not just uncomfortable, they are potential signs of reduced protein digestion, which directly affects collagen utilization and your results. A simple introspective question to consider is this: do you feel unusually full or sluggish after meals, particularly meals rich in protein? If so, your stomach acid might be too low to process collagen effectively. In that case, even the highest quality collagen supplement will not produce meaningful results because your body cannot properly access the peptides that activate tissue repair, creating a frustrating barrier. There's another deeper layer to this issue. Chronic stress actively suppresses stomach acid production. When the body shifts into a state of sympathetic activation, often called the fight or flight response, digestion is deprioritized biologically. The brain diverts resources toward alertness and immediate survival. This reduction in stomach acid means collagen absorption decreases precisely when the body needs repair the most, a cruel irony. Individuals living with chronic stress often notice poor results from collagen, not because the supplement is ineffective, but because their digestive environment is not supporting absorption, highlighting the mind-body connection. Here is a real-world analogy for understanding. Imagine trying to dissolve a tablet in cold water. The process is slow and incomplete. Now imagine placing that same tablet in warm water. It dissolves quickly and evenly. Stomach acid functions in the same pivotal way. High acidity dissolves collagen efficiently, while low acidity leaves it partially intact and less usable, wasting its potential. Fortunately, there are simple tools to support stomach acid and improve collagen absorption meaningfully. One effective strategy is to begin meals with a short pre-meal routine that activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest state. This can include slow nasal breathing for 1 minute, smelling your food before eating to stimulate enzymes, or taking a brief pause to shift your body out of stress mode. These simple actions increase vagal tone, which naturally stimulates digestive secretions, including stomach acid, preparing your body for nourishment. Another tool is to include a small amount of acidic food before collagen intake or meals. Lemon water, diluted apple cider vinegar, kiwi, or a small piece of citrus fruit can prime the stomach for efficient digestion. For some individuals, digested bitters before meals also help increase stomach acid production gently. None of these tools are complicated, but they create a supportive digestive environment that allows collagen to break down properly, unlocking its value. Protein spacing is another practical factor. When people eat very large, dense meals, their stomach struggles to produce enough acid to process all the protein at once. In these situations, collagen becomes only partially digested, reducing its efficacy. Spacing protein intake throughout the day allows the stomach to manage digestion more effectively and increases absorption of collagen peptides, making each dose count. When you optimize stomach acid, collagen becomes dramatically more effective in your regimen. The supplement goes from being a partially digested protein to fully active peptides capable of signaling clear repair. Many people who think collagen does not work for them simply have a digestive chemistry that has not been supported yet. Once you strengthen your digestion, collagen becomes a powerful, reliable tool. Your tendons receive clearer signals. Your skin responds with greater elasticity. Your joints recover more efficiently. And your investment in collagen finally pays off in tangible, measurable ways, validating your effort. One of the most misunderstood truths about collagen is that it does not work in isolation. It is not a solo actor. Collagen is not a magic powder that automatically strengthens joints or firms the skin on its own. It is a responsive material that answers to biological demand. Without the correct physical stimulus, collagen cannot effectively guide tissues to rebuild and reinforce themselves. This is precisely why some people take collagen for months and notice almost no change, while others combine it with strategic movement and see dramatic improvements. The difference is not the supplement, but the accompanying signal that directs its use. Here is what the research compellingly shows. Studies published in the Journal of Applied Physiology demonstrate that collagen intake combined with mechanical loading such as resistance training or even structured movement like brisk walking increases collagen synthesis far more than collagen intake alone. In simple, actionable terms, your tissues become stronger when the nutritional signal and the mechanical signal arrive together in concert. Collagen provides the building blocks and the peptides that trigger repair, while movement tells your body where those repairs are specifically needed, creating a map for renewal. Imagine you are trying to reinforce a vital bridge. Collagen is the construction material, and mechanical loading is the detailed blueprint that shows where reinforcement is required. Without the blueprint, the materials cannot be used effectively or efficiently. This is exactly how your tendons, ligaments, and fascia respond to collagen. They need a clear biological reason to rebuild. If your body does not detect stress on the tissue, it assumes no repair is necessary, conserving resources. A helpful, reflective question to ask is this: do you take collagen on days when you do almost no purposeful movement? If so, you may be missing the crucial activation step entirely. Even 10 minutes of purposeful loading can fundamentally change how your body uses collagen. Your tissues respond to tension, pressure, and mechanical stress by increasing fibroblast activity. These cells then use the collagen peptides you ingest to rebuild stronger, more resilient structures, adapting to demand. For example, insightful research from the University of Freiburg explored the impact of just 15 minutes of light jumping or calf loading combined with collagen supplementation. The results showed significant increases in tendon strength and collagen fiber density, which is promising. The surprising part is that the movement did not need to be intensely grueling. It simply needed to be consistent and targeted. This finding reinforces a powerful truth. Your body does not always require extreme training. It requires meaningful, consistent signals to initiate change. Here is a simple tool you can apply immediately for better results. Take collagen 20 to 60 minutes before any activity that loads your joints or connective tissue thoughtfully. This can include resistance training, walking up a hill, climbing stairs, bodyweight exercises, or even standing calf raises. The timing ensures that the bioactive peptides are circulating during the mechanical signal, allowing your tissues to use them immediately for repair. Many people notice improvements in knee comfort, Achilles tension, and overall mobility when they follow this intelligent protocol, feeling the difference. Another tool is to think in terms of micro movements rather than necessarily long, exhausting sessions. Even small bouts of targeted stress can stimulate collagen production effectively. A few repetitions of squats, a minute of marching in place, or light resistance band work can activate the pathways responsible for tissue remodeling. This makes collagen more effective because your body now has a clear map of where repair is needed, directing resources precisely. There's also an emotional and psychological dimension to this synergy worth noting. When you add movement to your routine, even in small amounts, you shift your nervous system toward a more resilient, balanced state. Movement increases circulation, reduces underlying inflammation, and improves metabolic flexibility. All of these factors enhance the way your body uses collagen, creating a positive feedback loop. Your mind becomes clearer, your energy becomes steadier, and your tissues become more responsive to repair, enhancing overall well-being. A single habit change can amplify both physical and mental well-being profoundly. And if insights like this are helping you transform the way you think about your health, consider subscribing for ongoing support. This channel is dedicated to giving you actionable science that you can actually use, delivered in a grounded and practical way. Joining the community supports this important work and helps us bring these tools to more people who are trying to strengthen both their brains and their bodies holistically. When you combine collagen with movement, you are no longer relying on a supplement alone passively. You are leveraging your innate biology intelligently. You are giving your tissues a reason to grow, a signal to repair, and the materials to rebuild effectively. This is how collagen becomes a powerful, integrated part of your daily ritual for vitality rather than merely a forgotten powder on your shelf. A common, understandable mistake people make with collagen is assuming all forms of it are essentially interchangeable. The truth is that different collagen types behave differently inside the body, and using the wrong one for your specific goal can lead to disappointing, lackluster results. Collagen is not a single uniform substance. It is a diverse family of structural proteins, each designed by nature to support a particular type of tissue. When the collagen you take does not match the tissue you want to support, the body cannot direct it efficiently, wasting its potential. Here is what the research distinctly shows. There are more than 20 types of collagen in the human body, but 3 dominate most of our structure. Type 1 collagen is found mainly in skin, bones, and tendons, providing tensile strength. Type 2 collagen specifically supports joint cartilage and the cushioning surfaces in your knees and spine. Type 3 collagen supports skin elasticity, blood vessels, and internal organs, offering flexible support. When a supplement is labeled simply as collagen without specifying the type, you often have no clarity about what tissues it is meant to support, leading to guesswork. A helpful clarifying question to ask yourself is this: what is the primary goal of your collagen supplementation? Is it joint support, skin improvement, tendon resilience, or general recovery? Many people seeking joint support accidentally take type 1 collagen, which has little direct impact on cartilage health. Others seeking skin benefits take raw bovine collagen, but ignore the hydrolyzed peptides specifically shown in studies to improve skin hydration and elasticity. These mismatches can create the illusion that collagen does not work, when in reality the wrong form was chosen for the task at hand. Studies in skin pharmacology and physiology show that hydrolyzed type 1 and type 3 collagen improve skin moisture and density because these peptides match the structure and signaling pathways used by the skin. Meanwhile, research from the University of California indicates that undenatured type 2 collagen helps reduce cartilage breakdown and supports overall joint comfort. These distinctions matter profoundly because your body interprets collagen peptides as signals for specific tissues. Using the right signal is key. It can help to think of collagen like a set of different repair materials in a toolkit. You would not use wood to fix a metal structure or concrete to mend delicate fabric. Each material has a place where it performs best. In the same logical way, each type of collagen communicates with a particular tissue system. When the correct signal reaches the correct system, the body responds with greater efficiency and noticeable results. Here is a simple tool you can apply. If your primary goal is healthier skin, improved elasticity, or reduced fine lines, choose hydrolyzed type 1 and type 3 collagen from bovine or marine sources. These forms create the peptides most associated with skin repair and renewal. If your primary goal is joint comfort or support for the knees, hips, or spine, select undenatured type 2 collagen from chicken sternum cartilage. This form has been shown to support cartilage repair and reduce inflammatory responses in the joints specifically. Another important factor is the degree of hydrolysis, which affects absorption. Hydrolyzed collagen has been partially broken down into smaller peptides, which makes it easier for the body to absorb quickly. This does not mean that non-hydrolyzed collagen is useless. It simply means it requires more digestive work and may be less efficient for individuals with already low stomach acid. People who feel bloated or heavy after taking collagen often tolerate hydrolyzed forms much better, enhancing compliance. There is also a potential synergy between collagen types worth considering for comprehensive support. Some individuals benefit from taking type 1 and type 3 in the morning for skin and general connective tissue, and type 2 later in the day for targeted joint support. This thoughtful approach allows the body to use each type without internal competition and aligns with the natural repair cycles of different tissues. When you choose the correct form of collagen deliberately, you are not just supplementing blindly, you are sending the right signals to the right tissues, aligning your goals with your biology. The results become clearer, more reliable, and far more consistent because you are finally using the correct, precise tool for the job you need done. The final and often overlooked mistake people make with collagen has nothing to do with the supplement itself and everything to do with their internal physiological state. Collagen production inside the body is profoundly influenced by stress, inflammation, and sleep quality, the pillars of internal environment. Even if you take the right collagen type at the right time with the right digestive support and physical loading, these deeper physiological forces can still suppress your results significantly. Collagen is both a structural and regenerative protein, and its synthesis depends on the body being in a state that allows and prioritizes repair, which is not automatic. Here is what the research unequivocally shows. Studies published in the Journal of Investigative Dermatology reveal that chronic stress increases cortisol levels, and elevated cortisol directly decreases collagen production in the skin. Cortisol reduces the activity of fibroblasts, the very cells responsible for building new collagen fibers. When fibroblasts are suppressed, the body shifts into a conservation and protection mode rather than a rebuilding and growth mode. This means that even if collagen peptides are circulating in your bloodstream, the cellular machinery required to use them is operating at a reduced capacity, like a factory on slow motion. A question worth reflecting on personally is this: do you notice that during periods of emotional strain, overwork, or poor sleep, your skin looks duller, your joints feel stiffer, or your body recovers more slowly from activity? This is not merely your imagination. It is the direct physiology of stress actively reshaping your connective tissue environment. Collagen cannot be produced efficiently when cortisol is chronically elevated, creating a barrier to renewal. Inflammation adds another complex layer to this challenge. Research from the University of Manchester demonstrates that inflammatory cytokines can break down existing collagen fibers faster than the body can rebuild them, a destructive cycle. When inflammation is high, collagen supplementation becomes an uphill battle. Your intake supports the repair process, but the inflammatory environment is simultaneously tearing those same fibers apart. At the same time, many people who say collagen does not work are battling unseen, low-grade inflammation from poor diet, lack of movement, excessive stress, or environmental triggers undermining their efforts silently. Sleep may be the most powerful and least appreciated factor of all in this equation. During deep restorative sleep, the body enters a pronounced anabolic repair state. Growth hormone levels rise, inflammatory pathways calm, and cellular repair accelerates markedly. Studies from the University of Chicago reveal that growth hormone, which peaks during early sleep cycles, directly stimulates collagen synthesis. This means that if your sleep is fragmented, shallow, or inconsistent, your body is not entering the deep repair state where collagen is optimally built. In that case, collagen supplementation becomes like trying to build a structure while the construction crew is asleep. Progress is minimal despite available materials. Here is a useful unifying analogy. Collagen is the essential raw material. Your fibroblasts are the skilled builders. Stress and inflammation are the storms that slow the work and cause damage. Deep sleep is the peaceful, critical period when the builders actually get to perform the repairs uninterrupted. If you have the materials but no active builders, or if storms keep interrupting the progress, repairs remain limited and frustrating. But when the internal environment is supportive and calm, each collagen dose becomes more effective, every signal becomes stronger, and your tissues respond more reliably and visibly, showing the investment. Here are simple foundational tools to support this vital internal environment for repair. First, create a short decompression window every evening without fail. Just 5 minutes of slow nasal breathing or quiet reflection can reduce cortisol and shift your nervous system toward parasympathetic dominance, which supports collagen production. Second, focus on consistent anti-inflammatory habits daily. These include regular gentle movement, balanced meals rich with colorful vegetables, and avoiding late-night eating, which can elevate inflammatory pathways. Third, protect your sleep quality by maintaining consistent sleep and wake times and reducing stimulating blue light in the hour before bed. These habits improve sleep depth, which directly enhances your body's collagen synthesis overnight. Finally, consider your emotional state holistically. Emotional stress is not only psychological, it is biochemical and tangible. When you address stress through journaling, conversation, prayer, nature exposure, or meditation, your physiology shifts beneficially. Cortisol decreases, inflammation lowers, and your fibroblasts return to their normal capacity to rebuild tissue. This makes any collagen you take work more effectively from the inside out, creating synergy. When you cultivate an internal environment that actively supports repair, collagen becomes a tool that your body can actually use to its full potential. Your skin responds with greater resilience, your joints move with more ease, your muscles recover with less stiffness, and your overall sense of well-being becomes more stable and grounded. You are not simply taking a supplement. You are mindfully shaping the very biology that determines how well you age, recover, and function vibrantly in your life. Today, we have explored 7 of the most common mistakes people make when taking collagen, unraveling their complexity. We have seen how a single missing nutrient, such as vitamin C, can prevent collagen from being activated entirely. We have explored the critical importance of timing, the pivotal role of stomach acid, and the clear need for mechanical signals through purposeful movement. We have distinguished between different collagen types and highlighted how chronic stress, inflammation, and poor sleep suppress collagen production from within your own body. Each of these factors is firmly backed by scientific research, and each represents an actionable lever that you can learn to control with intention. The ultimate takeaway is clear and empowering. Collagen is not a passive supplement you simply consume. It is a biological signal, a precise tool, and a building material all at once. Its effectiveness depends not only on the powder you take, but on how you holistically support it biologically and through lifestyle. When paired with vitamin C, absorbed efficiently, supported by movement, chosen correctly by type, and taken within a body optimized for repair, collagen can truly transform the way your connective tissue functions and feels. Your joints can move more freely, your skin can regain firmness and elasticity, your recovery becomes faster and more reliable, and your overall resilience increases meaningfully. But scientific understanding alone is not enough for transformation. Knowing the principles is only part of the equation for success. The real power comes from diligently applying these insights in your daily life, making them habitual. Take a moment today to pair your collagen with a source of vitamin C consciously. Pay closer attention to timing around your meals. Include a few minutes of movement that gently challenges your tendons or fascia. Kindly check in on your digestion and support stomach acid if necessary. Choose the collagen type that matches your specific goals and create a supportive internal environment by managing stress and protecting your sleep as priorities. Each small, consistent step compounds over time into meaningful, noticeable change in your health. Here is the challenge I warmly invite you to embrace. Pick one of these actionable tools and implement it starting today. Do not wait for perfect conditions or perfect knowledge. Start with a simple, manageable habit, like taking collagen 20 to 30 minutes before a walk or pairing it with a vitamin C-rich fruit. Notice mindfully how your body responds over time. Each repetition of this practice strengthens the repair signal, improves tissue remodeling, and builds your confidence in optimizing your own health proactively. Finally, if this exploration has helped you understand collagen more deeply, giving you practical tools you can use immediately, I encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe to engage further. Engaging with the community not only helps you retain these valuable insights, but supports others in gaining the clarity and actionable science they need to elevate their mind and body. Remember, the journey to stronger joints, healthier skin, and more resilient tissues begins with understanding your biology and taking consistent, intelligent action every day. Collagen is a powerful ally, but only when used wisely and supported fully. Today is the perfect day to begin using it to its full, remarkable potential for your well-being.